All right, so we're about to watch this video, man. Like, honestly, first of all, so I haven't watched the whole thing, or I haven't watched what it is, but I gotta tell you guys right now, man, this is actually insane. I'm more intrigued by the responses. I mean, obviously, you can see what the video is called. It's I slept with 100 men in one day documentary. I'm more baffled at the amount of people who are not giving this woman, you know, the accountability she needs to have as an adult. I think it's insane how a lot of people are blaming the men. Again, I don't care about the feminists versus the city boys. I don't care about none of that. I'm more gonna talk about just accountability, man. Like, I don't understand how. The reason I know about this video too is because I was on Sean's stream for about maybe 3 or 4 minutes, and I just heard, you know, a couple things, and I was just making jokes about being the 99th guy. But when you really comes down to it, I don't think it's not to blame any of the guys at all. And I think that's kind of what's wrong with our society in today's world now. Is just no one has any accountability whatsoever. Like, not even a little bit. Because in no way, shape, or form should anybody be blaming the guys, because everything was consensual. So we got that checked. I don't know what the stipulations was behind it, whether they knew it was going to be 100 or whether they just knew it was going to be one guy. Sign up, you get to hit. I don't know what it was, but at the end of the day, she is letting this happen. And again, it's in this kind of world where it's kind of just like, yo, like, we're supposed to look out for everybody, because in this world, it's a dog-eat-dog world, bro. Like, no one's going to sit there and hold your hand and sit there and tell you that, like, hey, you know, if you're going to jump off a bridge, I'm not going to sit there and tell you, like, no, don't jump off, please. No, like, yo, if that's what you want to do as an adult, do that. Like, I'm not gonna sit there. You're an adult, all right? So it's to the point now, you know, everybody always talks about age. Everybody always talks about this. When does it become a person's accountability, their own accountability is what I got to say. So I actually want to see the video because I got to really see. I need some details behind it, really.
I'm Lily Phillips, and today I'm getting run through by 100 guys.
Crazy. That's, first of all, that's a crazy.
The world of adult entertainment is a billion-dollar business.
Can't explain all the feelings that you make.
Another thing, is she a P star, a corn star, or what? Is she a corn star? Or do what do we know about that? Is she? Oh, they finna get me flagged because they playing this music. I don't need no music. Like,
nice to meet you. Is it a shoes off house? A shoes on house?
Shoes on. Honestly, I've got a dog. Like, it's a total mess. Do you want a glass of water?
I would love a glass of water.
I mean, these are like.
Could I have a tea? As a word, like, is that the right, like, terminology? I'm a YouTuber, so I'm a bit red-faced and new to this world. But what is the, like? People call me anything. Star, escort, OnlyFans girl, anything really. I don't really care. It's not like a bother to me. You know, I don't drink tea. Yeah. Oh, really?
No. So this is probably going to taste like shit because I don't really know how
UK
to
girl that doesn't do tea.
Just
already
good for one
sus.
thing, me, honestly.
That's sus.
Having been involved in the world of YouTube content creation for 10 years, I've witnessed some extreme measures taken in order to achieve online fame, as well as taking some extreme measures of my own. But none quite as extreme as the stunt I came across which inspired this documentary. Lily Phillips, a 23-year-old OnlyFans star living in London who describes herself as an English was planning on hosting an event where she would sleep with 100 of her fans in a single day.
Nani?
How did you get into doing this for a career?
Well, I started when I was at university. Very, very tame stuff. Hand bras, underwear.
And I think the part that sucks about it too, and I always tell you guys, that's why I tell you guys to be careful. Do you see how good she looks? Like, she's we're not gonna take it away from her that she's a bombshell. Like, she is gorgeous. All right, like, she is gorgeous. She is very gorgeous to me, and it's scary when you look at it, man. Like, how this is real life, right?
Things like that. Because I was at university, I was like, I'm being a anyway. Could make a little bit of money.
What do you mean by you were being a anyway?
Like, I was just being at university. Like, I was just sleeping around with everyone.
But I feel like I know of a lot of girls who have done that at university but then haven't gone on to become OnlyFans stars.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I just was like already very, not proud, like very just okay with doing that. Like, I've just always had quite like a sexual nature.
Yeah.
I just thought I might just make like...
I think the interview nigga is funny as hell. I feel like he's funny, bro. Like, he's literally just sitting there like, oh my God. He's like, oh my
100 quid,
God.
can get a few rounds of
What
drinks
is-
in,
what is
stuff like
going
that. Just
on?
helps me out a little bit while I'm at university.
Sure.
I didn't think it would turn into like my whole career. But I think as soon as I
When a lot of money coming in
started
like
on
that,
the
it's
platform,
hard.
I kind of realised, I guess, how much money you can make and
Yes.
also just how much I loved it. I was just
Yeah.
like, why am I doing a whole degree? Last week I was like,
Facts.
23.
Listen, I don't care what nobody says, bro. If somebody's throwing literally $5 million a month, even a year at you, bro, like, you're going to probably quit your job and you're going to take that. I'm sorry. Like, it's probably what's going to end up happening. I mean, it is what it is, you know? Like,
3 guys all at once, and like some people would be like, you're insane, like I would have to be paid to do that, and I'm like, no, that's just fun to me.
Would you call
that
yourself
money
a
talk
businesswoman?
every time.
I don't know about that. People would give me a bit of stick if I said I was a businesswoman, but I guess definitely business minded.
I would call you a businesswoman.
Thanks. A lot more people would use the word just.
How does that make you feel?
Oh, I literally, I've never really cared what people think. It doesn't really bother me. I have such a supportive like family and friends, and what they think about me is so much more important than what strangers think about me.
That's cap. See, now I obviously already know because we're in the future. We know about Twitter. And I gotta say that no, we know that it's affecting you because you've literally been on Twitter essentially sad about it and kind of playing victim or not victim, but regretting it. And I think that's the point where it's just like, damn, like you be if you gonna keep it peace, stand on business. I think that's really what it comes down to. Like, stand on business. Like, truly, just if this is what you're gonna do, then do it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Come on in. Hi.
Hey, I'm Josh.
Hi, nice to meet you.
So tall, isn't it?
Is you a PA?
Yes, yeah.
So how many people are there in Team Lily?
8, 9?
There's 9.
I don't know. Yeah, quite a.
I think we're on 9 now.
Yeah, 9 now. Yeah.
9 payrolled members of
Yeah,
staff.
yeah.
You are a businesswoman. I've seen you say on podcasts and things before that your family and your parents are proud of you and what you've achieved.
Well, my parents knew straight from the start, like, about what I was doing. Yeah, I was just very open with it. Obviously, at the start, they were a bit apprehensive because they want me to be safe and
Yeah.
they want me to make good decisions and stuff like that. I just think I can't hold myself back and do something that I do.
what's up, El Cap? You caught the perfect stream.
I'm scared what other people might think.
Your parents must be very sort of forward-thinking and open-minded, which is great, because I think
Yeah.
if I told my parents that I was the UK's biggest cum, they probably they wouldn't like that. You show me the set.
No, of course, the set where the magic happens.
What's this?
I was trying to train my dog how to use it to like get so she needs.
Oh, so that's not for.
No, it's not for like sexual purposes. Don't you
okay.
worry.
Wow.
Are you into any of that like kinky stuff?
Not massively. No judgment. But like I haven't done much kinky stuff.
No, I usually just like
Wow.
get my little camera, pop it on there. I mean, it's usually quite easy. And then it depends if we're doing like we usually talk through if we want to do like a storyline
Yeah.
or just more of like a gonzo video.
What's a gonzo video?
Just normal, like just the actual part. I'd rather do it like this where I prop it up or like have my assistant film it for me because then you can usually get a bit better angles if like someone else is
Damn.
moving it.
And that's not like awkward, like having her film it or anything?
No, not at all. This is like my toy drawer. I've got some,
Okay.
I'll get some out for you. You'll be shocked as to what goes up my ass.
I'm afraid that's just a cone.
It's a hefty thing. Go up either hole.
No, it can't.
These are more like my toys. Before I do a shoot, I'll wear like a plug all day. This is more for like girl on girl
Yeah,
stuff.
it's got the.
What up, King
double end.
Wolves?
This one's another like big kind of one.
Looks angry. Looks like Smog from The Hobbit.
Smog.
Is the dragon.
That's more like toy, but it's quite cool because you can put that in and it's like see-through and you can obviously see inside your hole.
Which is obviously great.
These ones are always fun because they get like all types of bodily liquids like in there. Vibrators, very relatable. Normal kind of looking ones.
Right.
Strap on, tail, double toy stuff.
Oh, he's got a...
So I'm going from here literally like when we're on Twitter, people are saying that like it's the guy's fault. And I'm still blown because they probably didn't watch this documentary. This is insane. She's putting up LeBron James numbers. She's the one talking about just because she's fucked up. It's everybody's job to be like, eh. And I think it's kind of mind-blowing to me just how the world works. I think is the crazy part. Like how everybody is just so different in the world is a beautiful thing, but at the same time, like, how can you think like that? Like, how can you think that she is not accountable for she should be 100% accountable for all of the shit that's currently happening?
The bum. Thank you for showing us.
No worries.
After
And she's a
showing me her
beautiful
eclectic
woman. Like, it just don't
collection,
make no sense.
Lily invited me to join her for a stroll on the King's Road to find an outfit
And
to
then
wear
you-
for her upcoming big
And
day
it's crazy because this dude's on a date with her. Essentially, he's doing a documentary, but for real, he's on a date. He's
of
sick.
sleeping with 100 men.
What would be
sick.
the demographic
The banana
of the guy
is
that
sick
would
as well.
recognize you normally?
I'd say more of a, it's going to sound mean, but more like a chubby,
Okay.
younger guy. And not ones that
I
you
was
find
number
in
100.
Chelsea,
Hey, what was you funny? I said I
Right.
was number 99.
You're gonna have to the 100
I don't wanna be last.
guys. Do you ever think about what it would be like if you ran into one of them in the streets after that had happened?
When I did 37 guys in a day, I genuinely can't remember any of their faces.
Right.
Or maybe if I saw that, then like I'd recognise them. But
Yeah.
I wouldn't remember their faces, but I would remember their cocks? What? What? What are we watching?
if I don't find someone attractive, I struggle to like look at them while I'm having sex with them.
But you don't struggle to have sex with them?
No. Before I had sex, I was never much of a... I actually wanted to wait till marriage at one point. I just
Wait
used to
until
think it
marriage at
was
one
a
point
real
is sick.
special
You're
thing.
lying.
As soon as I actually didn't have, I kind of realised that it wasn't special, and also that I just really loved it and really enjoyed it, and that I wanted to do it way more often.
And do you think your partner one day will
McLaren.
be someone from the industry most likely, or?
Partner?
Yeah, I talk about this a lot with my parents.
I always say it's the delusion, right? Listen to this illusion. Listen, no guy wants a woman. Same vice versa, whatever you want to call it, bro. Vice versa. I hate when the like people try to play victim, feminists, and the city boys. I'm not on any side. I don't care. At the end of the day, I gotta work tomorrow. I gotta upload a video. I gotta get paid on Patreon. Like I gotta get paid. All right, like I gotta work tomorrow. I'm not worried about current events and stuff. But like you gotta realize, at the end of the day, nobody wants their partner to be known that they smashed 100. You guys speak with a delusion, right? Your wife is probably not your first. Most likely in today's age, in this current era, your wife is probably not your first. You know, she's not your first time, and vice versa. But you also got to have the delusion in your head of like, okay, I understand that she's probably had intercourse before, had fun. You're not sitting there in your head saying, she probably smashed 1,000 dudes. You're probably sitting there just like, it was probably like 2 or 3 guys. You know what I'm saying? Was he bigger? Was they smaller? Was their ass fatter? Was the coochie wetter? Shit like that probably goes through in normal people's, but no one kind of really dwells on it, right? That's being an adult. But if you know that your girl done hit 1,000 niggas in one day, I don't see, you got to be a psycho to want to date her. You got to be a psycho. How many is too many? Honestly, bro, it's just like knowing, I think that's just one of those things where it just should be private. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like at the end of the day, it should be one of those things where, how many is too many? This is too many. Whether it's 5 or 1,000, I think it's rather who you choose as your partners, right? Because at the end of the day, if I'm finding out about it later on in life, that's a problem. If you got dudes coming in like, yo, that's why I hit your girl, like stuff like that. That's when it's a problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's when I feel like it's a problem.
Parents, because that's the one thing I guess they worry about is like.
Correct. Like I feel like it'll
boyfriend.
always come back to her
Yeah.
partner, whoever it is. They'll know.
There's so many guys out in the world. I think, one poor bastard's got to marry me. I rather think it's going to be someone from the industry
I don't
or
think
someone
anybody's
who
gonna remember you
is
or marry you.
into
A lot.
lending
But statistically, she is right though. Somebody out there will marry her statistically, for sure.
me out.
Because there's just too
Lending
many
you
people in the world.
out.
Yeah. Like into hot wife or being a
We're looking basically for an outfit for you to wear when you have sex with 100 guys in one day.
yeah.
Wow.
These guys have all seen me online.
So wait,
like,
this-
can't
so-
turn up looking like a
Honestly,
hag.
you should be mad at this
No.
guy. He's enabling this.
Yeah. Do you like that one or the black one?
He's
always get,
enabling this.
like-
He's going
Will
shopping
you
with
just
her.
get like one, or will you
He's
get like
not telling
three?
her no because she's a grown up.
In case one gets a bit soggy.
It's all tax deductible.
Yeah, 100%.
That's
Something
amazing.
to do with your business. That's quite nice. Then we'll push up.
Yeah, I've left Lily to it. Are these men going to be appreciating the time, effort, and dedication that has gone into this?
No.
It's not actually, but I'm filming a video with a girl who's going to be sleeping with 100 guys in one day, and she is picking out her outfit for that day.
Crazy.
Yeah.
What? What is going on? What is going on? What did he just say?
Does she find them on the internet?
Yes, so you can apply if you're a subscriber of her OnlyFans, so up to 100 people, and then the whole 100 of them get to have sex with her one at a time on the 19th of October in London.
Oh, and it's on television.
It's going to be on her OnlyFans.
Oh, I see. Okay. She's got to have an early night tonight.
Yes, she does. A lot of electrolytes, a lot of sustenance, a lot of fiber.
Okay, lovely.
Okay.
Okay,
Have a
God
great
bless.
night. Lovely to meet you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Bye there.
The conversation was just so casual, like so we just that's just normal, huh? That's just normal, huh? That's goodie-o. Good day. Cheers, mate.
She seemed kind of okay with that, which I wasn't expecting.
Because you know why she's okay with that? Because at the end of the day, it's not her. She's an adult. She can choose whatever. That's the part that's making me mad. The fact that people
Is this one of them
go,
fake
bro, go on
taxis?
Twitter right now, bro, and see how many people are
You know what
defending
fake
this.
taxi is?
Like
Have you
saying
ever
that, like,
seen, like,
oh,
it
it's
on
the guy's
TikTok?
fault.
It's called fake
I'm just so
taxi,
blown
and
by the
basically
world we
taxi
live in.
driver ends up like f***ing the passenger. Yeah. Search it all when you get home.
So far, is this a normal day in the life of Lily Phillips?
Yeah, kind of. I mean, I'm gonna go home now. Do
Yeah.
some content and stuff like that. I'll show you how I go about just filming day to day.
How much does it cost for the video calls?
How much are they? Like 100 per minute.
Per minute?
300 for 5 minutes, and then
She
500
knows.
for 10 minutes.
Wow.
I think a taxi driver would know what fake taxi was.
Oh, he knows.
Lily agreed to show me the business side of her operation. OnlyFans might be what she enjoys, but it also provides a hefty paycheck.
Your moneymaker is
I think also the problem too that blows my mind is the fact that a lot of people are still so oblivious to like work. Remember the conversation I just had with that girl that you guys saw on my Instagram, for the people that follow my Instagram, and she said that YouTube's not a real job. And like when I was explaining to her, just because, like people don't realize, man, these OnlyFans girls are making so much money. And I'm not saying that it's, sell your soul. I mean, whatever your soul costs, how much of it costs, whatever. But like I'm just saying, they're making so, like the Sophie Rain girl, she just bought a big mansion and they're making like an AMP house, but they made it something else. I just saw it recently. It's so oblivious that people don't realize, like, nah, that's impossible. I think the funniest part of me is like when people that aren't in the influencer industry and they try to make up these numbers in their head, like, oh, you only get paid for 2 cents per video for 5,000. You go to their YouTube channel, they only have one video that has 100 views. How are you trying to tell somebody about what they make on the internet, and you don't even have the experience or anything to go off of that? You're just saying of what you read on some Forbes thing. You don't know nothing. So when people say it's impossible that these OnlyFans girls make 1 million, bro, they literally do make this much money. Bop House, it's crazy. Hold on, let me go put this on the charger real quick. But yeah, man, it's crazy how people, It's just crazy how oblivious people are making. Like, correct. Like, people are literally like
$1 million in a day.
£42,000 in one night.
I'm gonna go get some oysters and champagne.
You have your little ones?
They can cry in a Ferrari.
I'll show you.
As for your little ones, they can cry in a Ferrari. I ain't gonna lie to you right now. Shit suck right now. Well, shit don't suck right now. I'm definitely doing great for myself. But like, shit, if my mom was only a corn star and she said you can cry in a Ferrari, I mean, damn. He's saying some shit right there. Like,
My first month, $13,338.
And can you give us like any indication as to what a more recent month might look like?
I'll just show you. I don't really want to say if that's okay.
I think it's more money than you might be imagining. And you made me pay for the cab. So you say you're going to do some work today. Like, how are you going to decide what to film this afternoon?
I usually am going to prioritize my customs.
Like, they've paid for like a customized request?
Yeah, customized requests that maybe I say their name in it.
and I always say, like,
or
people say,
something
I
that
would
they're
never
really
do
into
it.
that
Like,
I don't
yo,
have already. Sin, what you're up to. Sometimes it's just general conversation. Like, sometimes guys just want to talk.
Have you like recognized any of the names?
I will say this though. Like, I will say this though. Some niggas is really lame out here, right? And I think it's definitely the new Gen Z niggas, but there's also definitely some like rich dudes that are like, but like, you know how lame you gotta be? And we're not saying that, and they know, they're taking accountability. That's what the difference is. She's not taking accountability. The 100 men that smashed, they know they're degenerates. They signed up because they're degenerates. They understand. They're not complaining. They're not asking for forgiveness. They're not saying, they understand they're degenerates. They're taking accountability. But what I'm saying is though, like, for this age nowadays to pay for OnlyFans, you know how crazy you gotta be? Like, not saying pay for it, but like, I'm saying spending millions, thousands and thousands of dollars on OnlyFans. You know how weird that is, bro? I'm not talking about no $5 and $3. I'm talking about millions and thousands of dollars, bro. That is crazy when porn is free. Hell, Reddit got that shit for free. You can find any popular OnlyFans girl, if you really want to look at her, if you really go on Reddit. It's on Reddit.
Names in here
It's
of
all
people
over
that
Reddit.
you might know.
Oh yeah, definitely. There's been some guys like outwardly say like we used to go to school together.
Wow.
Or some of like dad's friends and stuff like that.
What messaging you?
Dad's friends?
Yeah. I just tried to keep it very professional.
Your version of keeping it professional
Dad's friends is
sort
crazy.
of the opposite of everyone else's version of keeping it professional.
Yeah.
Have you ever received any scary message on here that like something that frightened you or made you feel unsafe?
Some people's requests.
E-Rome is tough. Y'all know all the
sometimes
sites.
It's way too much. Like, I had literally last week, like, can you put a bag over your head and pretend to be, like, suffocated? It depends, obviously, on the request, but stuff like that I probably won't do. I don't want to encourage it. Like, that, for me,
And I mean, don't be oblivious, too, man. Like, obviously.
I probably would bend my morals for that, yeah.
Yeah, me too. You've got spreadsheets. This is incredible. I can't believe you tried to tell me you weren't a businesswoman at one point. You've got a spreadsheet.
This guy's paid for a bottle of spit in a 6-minute video.
Now that's crazy. What am I doing with your spit? What does that do for me? What does spit do for me? Someone help me understand. What does the spit do? What does spit do?
You did what, sorry?
I paid for like a bottle of spit, like just me like spitting into a bottle.
And is he going to receive that? Or?
Yeah, I'll send it in the post.
Lily invited us to observe the creation of a custom one of her subscribers had paid $300 for.
So the guy's asked for a off instruction and he wants it kind of a dog style. So a little bit more like me telling him what to do. And he's asked for me to wear a black bikini and some high heels. So I'm sure we've...
Bro, I'm telling you right now, bro. This is... See, now we're having a different conversation. I'm not saying... Because the whole accountability conversation is different. Some niggas is lame. Niggas really ain't out here. I always blows my mind. Maybe it's because me. Look, I ain't gonna snitch on myself. All right, but look, I'm a decent looking dude, right? And I definitely know how to talk. All right, like I know how to carry a conversation. I'm not weird about this shit. Some niggas really don't be getting coochie out here. That's really what it just comes down to. Niggas is real life not getting coochie out here. And it's insane how they're not.
Got one in here somewhere. I mean, this one's extremely skimpy, so I'm sure he'll like that.
It's not even about game, dog. Like, niggas just not.
Are you? Is it that you're gonna get him to eat his own semen?
Yeah.
Okay. So she. Okay.
You ready to be my pathetic little loser for the next 3 minutes?
What? The reporter like. Wait, hold on. Wait.
Okay.
Can you run that back?
Yeah.
Okay. So she okay.
Yeah.
Man, I need my phone. Oh my god. Yo, this is crazy. What did he say?
Ready to be my pathetic little loser for the next
What did
3
he
minutes.
say?
I want you to take it and eat it. Well done, thanks for being my loser. Bye.
That was very interesting.
It's kind of fun. You're kind of like playing an acting role.
Yeah.
In a sense.
What Lily had shown us so far was fairly in keeping with
I can't believe it. What's her name? Lily who? This. Is insane.
most creators on OnlyFans. However, what she was planning to do in a couple of weeks' time had never been seen before.
This is where the applications are coming through.
Where the guys are messaging. I had it switched off for a little bit, so it's just.
So how are you doing this? You put out a phone number.
Yeah.
And people can just apply?
Yeah, so I put out a little Twitter post, and all you do always have to send in a photo of you holding your ID. So this guy's from Belgium. He is 32. Oh, your ID.
First of all, somebody got the technology to reverse this shit. You're done. They on your ass. They're gonna find you. All right, just letting you know that the dude from the UK, he's the ops. They will find you. They have the technology to reverse this. They gonna know exactly. This is crazy. This is crazy, bro. Like, what is going on? Bro. Oh, man.
So this guy's from Belgium. He is 32. Oh, he's from Barbados. Jesus. We're going global.
Is this just going to be completely random?
And I'm not going to lie, bro. Listen. She's a beautiful woman. Risk it all beautiful? She's not risk it all beautiful. And I don't even think there is a level of risk it all beautiful. Everybody say Rihanna. At the end of the day, there got to be lines. There got to be some type of lines. I'm not even going to say like
as to how you pick them.
Yeah. Like we said, we prioritize the ones who have STI checks.
Hey, Arm to Armor,
I guess
thank
the
you
only thing I'm
for
nervous
following.
for is like for them to have a good time. I want to make sure they enjoy themselves and don't come away from it like, oh, I feel disgusted or that wasn't fun. 2006.
Oh my God.
So
how does that make him? So it 18.
18, yeah. I mean, he does look 18, doesn't he? Hey there, no, I'm late, but would love to you and lose my virginity.
What?
He actually said loose my virginity. To get his spelling fixed.
I think other people in the industry definitely look down on me for doing this, but I think at the end of the day, people forget that it's also my fantasy, and this.
Keyword there. This is her fantasy. So understand that this is where she understands. So it's no longer anybody's fault but hers, because she has to initiate all this. Listen, I'm gonna tell you right there, for all those feminist women out there who's blaming the dudes, I'm neither or city boy or feminist. Listen to this. All right, learn how to take accountability. I'm putting this on Twitter. Learn how to take accountability. All right, this is a grown ass woman who decided that she wanted to smash 100 dudes. All right. There's no ifs, ands, buts, what if, no monsters on the other. She's playing victim, or she's regretting it. That's what life is. We make look. Life is simple. We make choices and we don't look back. All right? She made her choice, and with choices come consequences. All right? I hate this world that we live in, that everybody thinks, you know, everybody's supposed to be empathetic and like, this is not a utopia ass world, all right? You make decisions and you suffer the consequences. Period. It is insane what's going on in this world right now. She's not crying when she's in a Ferrari making $170 million a year. So yes, she can feel a little regret when she got piped by 100 dudes. Period.
This is also something that I'm really enjoying and want to do and have wanted to do before I was even in the industry.
Our filming was interrupted briefly by a phone call from Lily's mother. Apparently, she calls Lily every day.
Mum always call me every day. What have you been up to today? I'm just getting railed. What are you? No, they're just always checking in on me.
You've obviously spoken to your parents about this, right?
I actually haven't. My parents know what I do, but I'm not on the phone to them every day going, oh, you know, I just got DP'd, I'm 17 guys today, or this and that. They don't need to know the logistics.
Of course.
Facts.
I do feel a little bit like embarrassed being like, Mom and Dad, I'm 100 guys.
Why?
And that goes back to what
because it's not.
That goes back to what I was saying about the delusion of your partner. You're like, you know that your partner had sex previously before you, but you don't want to hear about it later on, like on your wedding night, or just like randomly, like two dudes be like, oh yeah, hey Lily, remember when I piped you? Yeah, good shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, as long as it doesn't come back like that, because everybody has a past. Period. You know what I'm saying? It's about who can keep their past on the low.
Really what my parents would have wanted me to do. Doesn't mean to say my parents are like gonna disown me or hate me or anything like that. I just don't want them to think less of me. You know? Like we can still be like very close and stuff like that, but I just don't think they need to know like exactly every single detail.
Obviously.
But they'll find out, right?
I mean,
yeah, probably.
If they want.
This is the thing, I think, with like my like career and stuff like that, we're not sat here talking about, oh, I filmed this with us today, or you know, I filmed this, because there's just no need. I remember my dad saying like, my friends talked about you, like seeing you on mobile or something like that, and they know, but like there's just no point in being like, oh, you know, I'm doing this or doing that.
Yeah. Are there days where you second guess it ever?
Not particularly. There are days where I'm sat here on a Sunday, I am feeling a little bit more lonely. My friends have all got boyfriends, and I'm like, you know, I see a comment and people are like, God, no one's ever gonna marry you or something like that. And that can definitely like make me feel a little bit like, oh God, have I chose the wrong career? But like, I just totally love my job.
I think the problem is too, is like, when is the money enough? You know, like, I mean, I'm not knocking a naked hustle by any means, you know what I'm saying? Like, I support it. But like, I'm a big crypto guy. If you guys know, a lot of my money is in crypto and other stuff too, as well as my job. I mean, so YouTube is fun still, but you know, I've had to find other ways to make money just in case. You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna end eventually. You know. And I think the problem is like when you're making money like Sophie Raines and all these other OnlyFans and Lily, and you're making, she can't say the number, but bro, if you make 5 million off of it, you're good. Like you make 5-10 million off the 1 year, bro, like you're good. You don't need to make any more money doing this. It's kind of like when you pushing, like how much money do you need? That's how you know, when you pushing, if you don't know what pushing means, selling, like you got to know when to get out the game. And it seems like, you know, if she really wants that and really wants to move forward and try, then why do this when you're making a good enough money anyway? Why do it sounds like really she's addicted to sex. Like she's just addicted is what it sounds like. She's truly addicted. I mean, there's no way of getting around it.
But just like people talking about your body constantly, how you look, every day someone like picking at you. I think that's the hard part. And also just the pure fact that people think so much less of you.
Yeah.
Before anyone ever meets you, they already perceive you to be something. I think now I'd find it hard to make friends in terms of like real friends that really just see me for who I am and not like, gosh, like porn star online, whatever, this kind of like persona.
Yeah.
Also just like all of social media, like everyone is preying on your downfall. Banks don't allow you to bank with them.
Really?
Your Instagram's trying to get shut down. Like, you know, it's just like the little things that's just like,
I would never
no one
assume
likes
that.
what you do.
Banks denying her is crazy.
Thinks less of you, basically.
But I mean, that's just the Twitter world now. I mean, everybody's gonna hate on you. That's just
like,
that's what drives society right now. I mean, everybody's a hater.
100%. I don't mind being called a... I'm sleeping with 100 guys in a day. That is the definition of a surely.
Would you refer to yourself as a feminist?
Yeah. At the end of the day, doesn't feminists mean like you just want equal rights for boys and girls? And yeah, I do what I want and I do it because I enjoy it. I think there are obviously some women that maybe go into it because they have to or need the money and stuff like that, or they're kind of coached into it by men. But my personal experience is I've only ever felt empowered by the fact that I'm making money off something that I think
dirty money. They don't want that shit. Like PayPal bans sex workers. I did not know that.
I may as well try and profit off that bit.
I mean, not all guys are going to sexualize you.
I don't really know. I think,
don't be a simp, my nigga. Oh my God. He's playing. Oh my God. He's shooting his shot. Bro, what? What did he say? He's shooting his shot, bro. Come on. What is...
Not all guys, but would. I mean, I'm like a part of the problem. It's so hard because like doing extreme stuff like this is not normal. Like, and I think then guys are probably going to expect girls to maybe be as strong as me and sleep with this many guys and take it up the ass or do stuff like that isn't real life sex. It's kind of hard to wrap my head around.
But you do enjoy doing it.
Yeah, exactly. And I think people forget it is my fantasy and this is what I enjoy. And so it's hard because you're like being selfish, but you're also not helping the situation.
I left Lily's house with more questions than answers. I still couldn't understand why she felt the need to do what she was doing and whether it was truly what she wanted to be doing. I thought it might be helpful to hear the perspective of another OnlyFans creator.
She already makes so much
I reached
money.
out to Alex Letitia, also known as the Queen of Southampton.
So now this is something I've wanted to know all day. Do I call you Alex or do I call you the Queen of Southampton?
Oh, either. No, you call me Alex. Basically,
trash.
I went into OnlyFans because we were really, really broke. It was really
I'm sorry. I said it out loud.
never, ever sent anyone a nude
She is
prior
terrible.
to this ever in my life. So I was
She is hurt as
so
shit.
naive going into it. I started off just doing bikini pictures and lingerie, but it is a slippery
Oh
slope.
my gosh, she's so
and
throw.
the demand is more. Before you know it, you're having sex on camera.
She's so
And is that something you regret?
She is
There's
so
a lot I regret on there.
Oh
Do you
my
feel
God.
scared that you might ever have to start doing things you don't want to do in order to keep that money coming in?
It is scary, yeah, because people are starting to do the most outrageous things online. I've seen so much of it lately, and I think my daughter's already getting stick for what I do. And like I said, I don't really do anything controversial compared to all these other girls. And it just keeps being like leveled up and up and up of the expectations.
Well, on Saturday, I'm going to another OnlyFans creator, Lily Phillips, is planning to sleep with 100 men in a single day for OnlyFans content. Have you heard about this?
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
What do you think?
I think it's really sad. I just worry about her mental health.
Wow.
I'm hoping it's a hoax and it's not gonna actually happen. I don't know. From what?
Listen, you throw Queen of Southampton, but I respect you. I respect you. It did indeed happen, by the way. She did. She did indeed. Now she's going for 1,000.
What I've seen of her, I think she's like young and beautiful.
Yes.
I don't think she has to sleep with 100 guys
She does
one
not.
day for attention. I don't know. It's like medically, is she going to be in a lot of pain? Mentally, you're going to be known as the girl that
slept with
100 guys in one day, and
Yeah.
I think that's really sad. The problem is
Yes.
that when you sign up to objectifying yourself, it's like you're signing a deal with the devil. Like, no one is going to see you as a human being.
Correct.
It gets to the point where everyone objectifies you. That's the reality of it. You're like the cash cow.
Do you think?
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I did not mean what I said. You are a beautiful soul. You got your head on right. You accountability. You are a woman that has accountability. You understand exactly. You at least some people in this world have sense. Because you got sense. This shit is crazy. This shit is crazy.
I think the kind of thing
she
Lily's
is speaking
doing this weekend is the future
She
of
is speaking.
OnlyFans.
I hope it isn't, but we keep seeing so many sort of outrageous stunts. Maybe people assume they have to do that in order to get attention and followers. So it is just going to have to get more outrageous, which is quite scary if you think about it. Oh, I'm just worried about the smell for you.
The smell?
Yeah, I feel like the smell will be bad.
Thank you so much,
What?
Alex.
Bye.
The whole
Yo,
thing,
she's so innocent.
I think I'm realizing is actually more mental than we originally thought. There are 100 men turning up to have sex with her for 5 minutes each in a single day. I mean, there's a decent chance that one of them is going to be dangerous. One of them might have a weapon, have a criminal record. A few of them will have STIs. I can just on a basic statistic, you can know that a few of them are going to have STIs. So let's just hope those condoms are good ones.
I had a sinking feeling
She's
that
right.
perhaps Lily
Based
hadn't
on
fully thought
statistics, I
through
mean,
the
it's
challenge
true.
she was undertaking.
Yeah, imagine it being... Honestly, if I'm not number one, not saying I'm doing it, but if I'm not number one, I can't, hell no. Like whoever's number one, he's happy. Like, even though he's really not number one, because he's really like number 1,099,999 because she done already hit the whole goddamn UK. All right? Still.
How are we looking? We're 1 week away.
I think we've got about 50% of them confirmed.
And then you're checking that they've done an STI test?
Yeah, so
Oh, never mind.
prioritizing guys who have STI tests. They have to screenshot the results kind of thing. But this is the thing with it, like you can never 100% know if they've had an STI test, and even if they had,
I'm not gonna lie, niggas went to the doctor to get the test just so they can get some coochie.
It's more just like,
Think about that.
you know
Niggas
what
said,
you're
man, I
getting
gotta go on
involved in
Thursday to
if
get this
you're
test
willing
so I
to
can hit this
participate.
chick that
You're gonna
live in the
kiss any
UK
of the guys.
OnlyFans girl.
Definitely.
That's how I spent my
I feel
weekend.
like some of them would be a bit put off, especially when you know I've just had like 57 guys inside me or whatever.
Why do you think that would put them off?
I think it's more if someone's to my face. I can imagine that's what's put another guy off.
So you would let like these guys do that on your face?
Yeah.
And in your mouth?
Yeah.
What if they had HIV?
Is that where it comes from? With spunk in the mouth?
This broad is dumb. What the fuck going on?
They can.
Oh, really? See, I've never really thought about that. Last time when I did it, all of them could in her mouths. I can't really explain it. I get like serotonin, like from when people are like, oh my God, you're that on the internet. Sounds crazy.
You get serotonin from eating people's nut? What is going on? What is going on?
I know, and I know you're saying that to me right here, but I don't believe that.
Really?
No.
I kind of love like ruffling feathers a little bit and people getting a bit like agitated by maybe the fact that I'm people think I'm like so sad and stuff like that.
She's a semen demon.
That could not be like further
so
from the truth.
astonishing.
I don't think people realise like how happy this makes me. But I just think it's so funny and fun. I can't really put it into words.
Have you done anything to make sure there's not someone with a criminal record, for example, coming down?
We actually have not now. No.
Do you feel safe?
Yeah. I mean, pretty sure I could take on some 50-year-old guy. No, I think it'll be fine. I'd like to think that guys aren't there to, I don't know what they would do anyway.
It is London, like you've put out a public call, so technically anyone could come down as long as they were over the age of 18.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I'd like to think someone won't go to that effort to put in their ID, drive there, you know. It's quite a big process for someone just to, I don't know, do something like that, maybe. I'm not really sure.
I had a sinking feeling that perhaps Lily hadn't fully thought through the challenge she was undertaking, but maybe I was wrong and everything was under control. After all, Lily and her team seemed very relaxed about her mission. So relaxed that she squeezed in another job the night before, in Newcastle.
Hi, I'm going to be at Blinkers at Newcastle Racecourse this Friday, the 18th of October. I'm super excited. Apparently there's meant to be over 6,000 university students. It's the biggest uni event in Newcastle, so I can't wait.
Pray on her soul, man. Hopefully she doesn't
It is the night before Lily's big day. These girls don't seem very prepared. They're currently on their way to Newcastle, and then they're going to be coming back late tonight, and then Lily's going to sleep with 100 guys tomorrow morning, which seems mental to me.
Facts.
It doesn't seem like things are going great. There are a lot of guys cancelling. They're scrambling now to find people at the last minute. I don't understand
scrambling to find niggas to hit.
how the guys they're scrambling to find at the last minute are going to get STI checks in time. I feel a bit nervous going to this random Airbnb tomorrow for Lily to pull off the stunt, so I can't actually imagine how Lily must be feeling.
Niggas had to think about that shit like, nah, that's crazy. Am I number 1 or number 100?
It's Lily's big day. It's raining. Never woken up so early to film sex. I've never filmed sex, but
So you're obviously a subscriber of Lily's on OnlyFans?
I'm going to be honest with you, it was only when she said.
So you got a text, but they sent the address quite late, didn't they?
Yeah, just this morning. Funny, like on the text it was like, You know, if you have any friends who'd like to take part, and I was like, oh, it's one of my motivations for coming here.
Yeah.
Like, is it gonna happen, you know?
Yes.
Am I gonna get mugged? It's on the Circle Line.
Yeah.
I go to V&A after.
Finally, Lily arrived.
Hello. Lovely to meet you. Lucky number one.
An hour behind schedule with a security guard on the door, we were allowed inside.
Nice to meet you.
Hello, how you doing? Fair enough.
Everyone get naked now. Let's get going.
It's a lovely house. I like that big mirror.
Yeah.
I don't know where to put myself. I feel like just float. Yeah. Everyone's just floating.
Everyone does a performance today sits on the couch so we can become...
The atmosphere inside was nervous and very strange.
Lots of bananas.
No one, including Lily's team of assistants, seemed to have much of a plan in place for the day.
I don't know what's going on. No, there's a lot of forms this time. The admin side of things is crazy.
Having had their IDs checked and release forms signed in order to allow publication on OnlyFans, 6 men sat anxiously on a sofa, waiting for their turn to have sex with Lily. Meanwhile, it seemed the reality of what Lily was undertaking...
I'm not gonna lie, this is right here. They have technology. I'm telling you like this, bro. Like, they have the technology to reverse this shit. And you will be able to see their faces. This is crazy. This looks like a bruh back here. This shit is crazy. This dude just looks like a regular... I mean, you are gonna have some... Like, this dude looks like a kid. Like, the way he got Nike socks on with the dirty Air Maxes. Like, yeah, that looked like a kid. But everybody else, like... You could just tell, bro. Like, it's crazy, man. Niggas really out here not getting no coochie, man. It's really insane when you really think about it, dog. Like, niggas out here not getting no cooch. Like, that you gotta go to this length. Pause. Like, it's just wowzers. Like, just wowzers, bro. Like
turn to have sex with Lily. Meanwhile, it seemed the reality of what Lily was undertaking was starting to become slightly more real.
Hello.
Hello, how are you feeling?
Nervous, no, excited. It's nice to actually meet the boys because it puts you at ease a bit.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
I'm nervous. Is it
And you're not getting...
How are you feeling?
No, I'm a little bit nervous.
Okay.
I'm excited.
Just putting a baby monitor in here so I can keep an
Oh,
eye
that's
on
smart.
you.
Yeah. Have you had like an energy drink?
Yeah, I had a squash pastry in the car.
Okay.
So,
squash pastry?
Lunch or anything? What do you think?
I think I'm gonna have a break. I think we get to about 12 and have a little...
Okay.
Breeze.
Yeah, that's good. Are the guys gonna shower? Or
No.
They've just come straight and the condoms?
Yeah, they're in my bag. I bought like 200 of them.
Yeah,
guys didn't shower?
Because of my break.
Exactly.
Yeah, and like, do we think we're gonna get to 100 today?
Yeah, I'm not leaving without it.
I came to last night after work.
Oh, guys, we are running behind.
I got in at 6 o'clock this morning.
Oh my god.
I'm excited just to get the first one in.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you just like want it to start. It's like doing a race, like you just want it to start.
It's early in the morning to be out.
Yeah, it is.
And 5 minutes each, right?
5 minutes each. Probably might do a little bit less time. I think there's about 8 of them.
Okay.
That's all I don't wanna keep them waiting too long.
Fine. Yeah. Just all the best.
Thank you. Kill it.
Yeah, careful. Kill it. Lots of fluids.
Thank you.
Do you mind not filming the guys?
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
No problem.
Just as proceedings were about to commence, we were asked to leave. It was hard not to feel concern for Lily as we left the house. She seemed more apprehensive about what she was doing than she had done over the past few weeks. Perhaps the reality of the situation was beginning to dawn on her. It certainly was for me.
It was just weird. Like, that's all I can describe it as. It's just so weird. Like, Lily seemed
She said room for the
a
smell
bit
like
more nervous
outlet.
than she's seemed throughout this, but still like kind of up for it. I just cannot believe
in the middle of this like super affluent suburb, this girl is about to just have a load of strangers, 100 strangers, in someone's Airbnb. One of the men participating agreed to speak with us after having spent his allotted 5 minutes with Lily. He had flown in from Switzerland just for this.
So I came last night and I'm leaving basically after. I went for the authentic experience.
Okay.
I had pie.
Pie,
Yeah,
British
in the
pie,
pub,
pie and mash.
Yeah.
How long have you known or been a fan of Lily Phillips?
Since the beginning, I would say.
Did you ever think you'd be able to have sex with her?
No, never.
And today you did?
Yes.
Were you nervous this morning going in there?
Yes, especially when I saw all the guys, the cute.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was definitely nervous.
Were you worried that maybe some of the other guys aren't going to get an STI check? Or?
A little bit, but also I think the risk for the guys is maybe less high than for her. This has to be the most expensive shag ever.
Really?
Yeah.
How much?
200 to get tested, 250 for the flight, maybe 800.
800 pounds, and worth it?
Yes.
I definitely spend more on that.
How are you doing?
Definitely spent more on that, 100%.
How many?
Not directly, but like.
Originally, we had been told we'd be allowed back to film with Lily while she had a break for lunch at 2 p.m. However, we received a text from her PA explaining that they were overrunning and they were going to have to skip lunch. Sorry, it's Chocker, and anytime she gets a break, it's for a quick shower and eat, and then back to working, so no time to be filming during her breaks. However, we were able to speak to another man as he left the Airbnb, although he seemed shaken by the experience.
Niggas shaking?
How are you feeling?
It's not something I'd normally do, but I saw it. I thought, might as well.
Yeah.
I think I saw it and I just thought, fucking might as well just do it.
And like, how long did you get with her?
Well, she said 5 minutes, and then halfway through, she said she hadn't started the timer, so she said like 5 minutes from now. Which is all right.
So you got some extra?
Yeah, just some extra time.
Do you know how many guys had gone before you?
No idea. No idea.
Yeah, like, is that possible?
Well, yeah, but I don't really know. You know, I just thought.
Are you happy you did it?
A little bit. I'm just a bit nervous really if anyone find out. My dad would kick me out straight away.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, sorry, we've got so many people here right now. It's absolute mayhem. I've had like 100 cigarettes. I'm chain smoking through this.
Chain smoking through this. She nervous as hell herself.
I feel like this is going to go on a lot later than we planned. We planned it to end at like 7, but I think it's going to run until like 9,
She's been
10
getting
PM
piped
maybe.
all day.
Currently 7 p.m. About, I'd say, I think about 70 people through.
She's been getting
After
piped
hours of
all
waiting,
day.
we tried to get back into the Airbnb. We ended up being delayed by one of her assistant's boyfriends, a close-up magician who had been performing for men in the waiting room.
No. That is cool as shit, dude.
Lily's PA gave us some more updates and promised us that they were nearly finished. How far off is she from finishing?
Not far. I thought, we're nearly done. We're nearly done. We've got a few people who have like gone home and then they've called us and like, can my friend come? I've just told him how sick it was. And we're like, yeah, bring it. Like, send your friend over. But no, it's been great for like networking. Like even like guys have been speaking. They're like, oh yeah, I do this for a living, saying their jobs. Oh, we need someone that does that. And we're like, yeah, message us back tomorrow. It's been fun. I've really enjoyed it. But I was like, I should not be an event planner. I actually can't believe we were going to do this without security. They've been
So helpful.
absolutely amazing. Like, I could kiss them both. They've been so good.
It's definitely the busy time of the night. That door is turning into more of a revolving door.
let me know that my place is the place that this big got hit by. I think it's good marketing, but at the same time, it's like, dang, like I don't know how I'm feeling. I don't know if I'm sick, I'm happy, like that nigga said ground right in there.
Make it to London today, and a lot of them were like, Jay, that's fine. We were just like scrambling to get guys. So I was outside having a smoke with them all. We were just all talking and getting along, and then we come back in here and they've got the music on vibe, and it was really nice. There were a couple guys that Joe messaged me like, oh, I didn't really perform well. Can I come back? And we've been like, yeah, that's fine. And they've just like come back.
Oh, really?
Redeemed themselves because they've been like that nervous.
How do you think Lily found it?
Niggas got to run it back.
You know, I've not had the chance to speak to her too much. She's been in there all day, and we've just like chucked her in the shower. And, like, she's exhausted. She's like, the first thing she said was like, I need a Nando's. I was like,
you've earned a Nando's.
Oh, Nando's sounds good right now. Holy shit. There's no Nando's here though.
She's done so well. Every time I've said, are you okay? Do you need a breather? She's like, no, bring the next guy in.
Seeing 100 guys come to have sex with Lily in one day, was that like something that obviously...
That part didn't feel too intense. It was
Nando's
more...
Leia, you from the UK?
Checking in on...
Because Nando's is elite. We don't got... They got it in DC, but they don't have it here.
Hello,
Hello.
How are you?
Lily offered to show me
Must
the
be
aftermath
nice.
of their stunt.
Oh, it stinks.
What does it smell like?
Like, brace yourself. Brace yourself.
Oh, holy shit.
I guess it. You actually can. Is that real?
Yeah, he's not good with smells.
Lily then walked us through the process that she had repeated 100 times that day.
Come on in.
Lily then walked us through the
Is that real?
Yeah, he's not good with smells.
Lily then...
She's never getting a husband now. She's 1,000% never getting a... First of all, why... Not only are you getting piped by 100 dudes, you didn't even throw the rubbers in the trash. Yo, whoever is number 100, he's a sick nigga. He's a sick nigga. Whoever is number 100, he is sick. Oh my God. He's a nasty man. Yo, whoever is number 100 is so nasty, bro.
Then walked us through the process that she had repeated 100 times that day.
Come on in, make yourself at home, take your shoes off. I've got some hangers here if you want to put your coat up.
Nice.
Come on in, where you travel from today? Oh, lovely. Yeah, oh, it's so nice to meet you. I'll get you on the bed, make yourself comfortable, take off your trousers, and we're going to have a fun time. And now...
I'm not gonna lie, there is nothing sexual in what she just said. You know how people got sexy languages? I always love me a UK accent and all that, but go ahead, take off your trousers. If a bitch tell me to take off my trousers, bro, like, I don't even know how I feel about that. Like, take off my what? Your trousers. This is crazy. Yo, nigga, just stop talking like that, bro. Come on. Like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, stop talking like that.
Give them the phone camera, just say, I'm guessing you don't want your face in it.
Yeah.
And if they don't, it'll be POV phone camera.
Yeah.
I'll start.
And another thing too, I would say before I'm sorry to pause. Another thing too, like I'm donezo. All right. Like people don't really realize like the reason tattoos are bad is because it gives the government a way to kind of barcode you. Like there, like for me, if I'm in a video, bro, like there ain't like, oh, that wasn't me. Oh, that wasn't you, Dev, with the red thing. Like I'm smoked. Like you gonna know if I'm in the video. You know what I'm saying? Like you gonna know.
Usually with a and then I say like, is there anything you like, don't like, any certain position you want to do?
Yeah.
And then yeah, we kind of got straight into it.
Did you do the with a condom on or?
No.
No.
I didn't. Condom off.
Okay, but then like once they're having sex, and it's like condom on type thing.
Yeah.
It does smell a lot like...
She sucked 100 raw meats? Oh my God. She dumped up 100 niggas raw. Oh. These niggas was kissing. Listen, I'm a kisser. I'm a kisser. Like, I can't get intimate with you unless I kiss you. That's why I got to be able to kiss you. Ain't no way there was no nigga in there that didn't kiss her. That's on them if they did. Accountability. Oh my God. Oh my God. Niggas was kissing her. What the fuck going on, bitch? What the fuck going on? Only, yo, whoever got number one is. Oh, man. Oh, my
A lot
God.
like sex. I mean, and there's Rose. That's nice. Did one of the guys?
Rose.
And how are you feeling?
This is my thumb. That's a sick shot. That's a sick shot. What is going on? My God, yo, come on now. Come on, man. That is a sick shot, bro. I ain't gonna lie, niggas said, oh, this is for you. Oh, thank you. Just put it down as well as your trousers. Straight right to it, innit?
Surprisingly, downstairs is not too...
Wait. Nigga was laying down? Because he was laying down at number 99. Oh! He was laying in the sheet. The cum sheet. What the fuck going on? Oh my God. Oh, I know every out of the 100 niggas, there was not 100 niggas hitting from the back. I just know it. Niggas definitely said, please get on top. There was only one way that was going down.
Not really sore.
Oh my God.
It's more just
This
tired.
is
My
sick.
eyes sting like nothing else.
Why?
Because of all the cum in it. I think I repeatedly said, you can come on my face, but not in my eye.
And they just went right at the eyes.
Well, I think like it might have been an accident. But no,
Yeah, you
I
can't
mean,
control
I've
your
definitely
cum
seen
now.
some spunk today, Jesus. And it just took definitely a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. I think it was
I just
when
don't
it
get it,
was
bro.
only,
Like she's a beautiful woman, but her body is nothing crazy. Like, she's a gorgeous woman, but there is nothing about her body that screams, damn, I want to hit that shit. Like, that's 5 o'clock in Publix at Florida. Like, I know 1,000 bitches that look just like that walk around Florida Publixes all damn day. Like, what? That is some mid. Like, I'm mids, but mids no mids. That's mids.
14, I was like, I'm not even halfway yet.
Yeah.
And 40 is still a lot of people. Like, imagine 40 people and be like, I'm not even halfway, like, done.
When was the last time you ate?
I had I think I had a yam yam. Yam yam, is that what they're called? A little pastry. And then I think I had a sandwich, and that was kind of, and then the rest come. It's not for the weak girls, if I'm honest.
It's not
It
for
was
any
hard.
girls.
I don't know if I'd recommend it.
Why not?
I think if you're a different type of girl, it's very like, it's kind of like being a prostitute in a sense of like, it's just a different.
Like, I think off of, for me, for sure, like, I think the most I've ever gone was like maybe 4 rounds straight up. And I think just the sheer emotion would just make me throw up. Cause there'd be a certain amount, like after like round 1, you want to do it. Round 2, like, okay, I want to do it again. Round 3 is like, damn, I don't really want to do it, but I'm here. Let me get this done. I'm gonna get this. And then round 4 is kind of just like you just feel different. Like, I couldn't imagine that, bro. Like, you just feel different. Like, you need to recharge of your body because I don't know how to explain the feeling. I know science probably knows more of the terminology, but it's something about just like the feeling just makes you sick. Not the actual act of you doing it, but the feeling just makes you sick. You know what I'm saying? Like, I couldn't imagine that. Like, I never really understood going all night, one and done. No. There's be some times where it's like you just be extra horny. That's where I understand what she's talking about. Like, different. You got to be a different person. But what she's speaking on right now is 100% different. Like, there's been time where definitely like round one, and then I buzz, and then I'm like good, and then like literally like 4 or 5 minutes later, I'm like, nah, I want to go back in that bit. You know what I'm saying? But like that is, I just couldn't imagine, bro. Like the feeling would make me throw up, not the actual act of it, but just like the feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how to really explain the feeling, you know, but it's just, yeah. 100 glizzies, bro. That's what I'm
feeling. I don't know how to explain it. Like,
exactly.
It's not like just having sex with someone.
Yeah. Just one in, one out. Like, it feels intense.
Yeah, like it's just
like more intense than you thought it might.
Yeah, like it just feels. It's just.
Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, like the emotion involved into it. Like it's weird to explain, man. But it's like it just, I don't know, man. You ever like when sometimes shit feels so good, but like you don't want it to feel good no more. It's kind of just like, you know, when you fucking and you bust, and then a bitch keeps sucking, and then she keeps sucking, and like, yo, you need to stop. Like, you need to stop. You need to stop. You know, like, you gotta chill. It's kind of like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then even if you do it too much, bro, sometimes you want to throw up. Like, yo, you gotta like looking like Cell in that bitch. You looking like Cell, nigga. You monster. You're just a boy.
Yeah, 1 minute.
I guess the serotonin going through your body, like, I don't know. I mean, it's just, man.
I think I was you know, when I talked to you last, like, I was.
What's
not
the
nervous.
word though?
It
I've
was,
had
like, the
that
day
feeling with
before,
my
like,
girlfriend. I don't know.
So nervous. But it was good.
Sometimes it just be like, it's like you know when you were a kid. It's like, you know, when you were a kid. I don't know if you can remember that far back, but like when you're a kid and then like you really liked your crush, and then it got to the point where it felt like icky. You would say, "Oh, this shit, it feels icky," because like you were feeling so much like that it felt. Ugh. You know, like I don't know how to really explain that. Like, you know, like I just don't really know. But that's literally like what it comes, like how it feels. Like, you know, like,
I'd have to stop them early and like. You'd have to stand on business and be like, I'm so sorry, you got to go. And like the awkward interaction of like you feeling pressure to have to make them come if like you haven't spent enough time with them, and feeling like they didn't, like you didn't give them a good time because like they only got 2 minutes.
And that's what's making you.
It's some sort of overstimulation, exactly.
Give some guys a good enough time today.
Yeah, and it's hard, I think, having the interactions with them when they're like, what, you're not going to make me finish? I've come all this way. Like, kind of like guilt tripping me a little bit. I felt bad. Like, some people just travel so far. Like, I didn't want to give them a shit time and like come away from this and be like, oh, that was shit.
I mean,
I think sometimes like feeling so like robotic. Like by I think like the 30th, you know, like when we're getting on a bit, I've got like a routine of like how we're going to do this. And like, it just, sometimes you'd like disassociate and be like, you know, like it's not like normal things at all. In my head right now, I can think of like 5, 6 guys, 10 guys that I remember, and that's it.
20K?
But it's just, I don't know, it's just weird, isn't it? Like, if I didn't have the videos, I wouldn't have known I've done 100, you know.
Also, 20K for 5 minutes is crazy.
I think that was kind of the hard part, is like conversing with them and like
acting normal.
Like when they'd kind of be like, oh, like we've only had 2 minutes or 3 minutes and you said 5 on the message.
Did someone say that to you?
Yeah.
Niggas counting to 5.
And obviously it just makes me feel so bad.
Niggas counting to 5.
Do you think you should feel bad about that?
I guess when you've promised something to people who support you, it's kind of hard to let them down.
Her name is
So it's
Lily
up to
something.
you,
Just
right?
put
Like,
Lily
you-
100
you-
guys. It'll
Yeah,
pop up
yeah.
on
Have you even processed, do you think, what's happened?
Not yet. God, I won't forget this day, Jesus.
When I decided to start making this documentary, I wasn't too sure of what to expect. I certainly didn't expect to see Lily so upset at the end of it all. I thought perhaps in years to come she may look back at...
I think more what's crazy is the fact of why she's upset. Like, she's not upset. I mean, later on probably, but like, honestly, it might have been a thing too, like where Twitter shifted it again because they showed this clip of her crying and saying that she regretted it. But like, I don't think it's more of regret. I think it's more so the fact that she's just mad that she couldn't satisfy, you know, these fans who support her and she couldn't give them what they wanted or make them all ejaculate or whatever the case may be. And she's just really upset about that. She's not upset that the fact she did it. She's just upset that she couldn't please everybody because of just the physical, you know, that's why she's mad. Like, she's not mad or regretting it. That's why she's just gonna run it with 1,000. Like, she's more upset about the fact that she just couldn't please all her fans, and that's literally what's upsetting her right now. And she's probably overstimulated and all that. And yeah, like she said, she gonna stand on business. She said that, and she gonna keep it peace. Yeah, fuck all. Now I'm really mad about what all those feminist people and the simps are talking about on Twitter, and like how people really agree. Bro, there's literally like 20K people agreeing with that. Like, yo, saying it's the dude's fault. It is none of those dudes' faults, man. They put up a thing. She said, I want to hit you guys and show up here. And they said, all right, cool, consensual. Everything's within law. I mean, at the end of the day, you got to understand, man, like when people are trying to recreate laws, that's why I feel like it's happening in today's world. Like, what is the law? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is the law? What are we following? If people are following the rules, at the end of the day, mind your business and let people do what they do, right? But it seems like people can't even do that now because everybody's always judging, thinking that this is what it's supposed to be. That's not what it is, all right? What it is that anybody can have sex with who they want as long as it's consensual. And anybody can do what they want, whatever. It's 100 guys, 1,000 guys, 5,000 guys, 5,000 girls, 100 guys, or 100 girls, or 500 girls. All right, everybody can do it as long as it's within the laws and, you know, and they're respecting everybody and everybody's being respectful. You can do whatever the fuck you want. All right, stop trying to act like you're the higher ups and trying to judge people saying, like, because it's morally wrong. No. If that's what people want to do, that's what people want to do. Like, if people want to get whipped and get fucked in the ass and get their ass ate and put a mask on while they're chained and shit, that's what people want to do. It's within the laws. All right, stop trying to be the moral Mandy and say that I'm better than most people because I wouldn't do it. That's what people do. But at the same time, take accountability for what you do. Like, that's all I'm saying. Take accountability for what you do. Rocking the troop, looking fresh. Hey, thanks.
this day in sadness, but not so instantly afterwards. She had stressed to me throughout my time with her how excited she was for this challenge and how this was her fantasy. So to see her so
Watching documentary
visibly
didn't change my
upset at the
mind. It
end
did
of
not
it
change my
all
mind.
was really sad. But my confusion was only added to in the days following our filming with Lily, as she announced to her fans that in February of 2025, she would be sleeping with 1,000 men in a single day to break the world record.
Last week I did 101 guys. Now this was just the warm-up because in February I'm going to be the first person.
World record. Wait, there... Somebody already did it? Somebody already did 999. Somebody already did 999. What the fuck going on, man? What is going on, man?
Ever to reach 4 digits of guys all in one day. Yes, 1,000 guys.
Maybe what we witnessed that night was just someone overwhelmed with emotion after completing such a monumental challenge.
Yeah,
or maybe we saw the true toll this career can have on a person.
Oh, that's my thumbnail. Hold on. That's my thumbnail. Let me get my thumbnail real quick. Hold on.
On a person.
Hold on, let me make my shit bigger. No pun intended. Let me make my shit bigger. Hold on. Shit is crazy. I mean, you gotta understand, man, like, We live in a world. I feel no sympathy for this woman at all. Not even a little bit. Like not even. Nah. I don't feel anything for her. I mean, she made a decision as an adult, and again, I don't think she's more upset that she regretted it. I think she's more just over, the guy said. I think she's more upset about the fact that it was just emotionally draining, and the fact that she couldn't please all her fans. That's kind of how I took it, and I think Twitter just kind of ran away with it. But for the people on Twitter that are saying it, let me tell you right straight to face. All right, take accountability. That's man, woman, whoever, alien, them, they, it, vamp. All right, doesn't matter. Like, take accountability. That's really what it kind of comes down to. And yeah, man, like you literally just have to take accountability for what you do in this life. I think that she is, and a lot of you guys aren't, and trying to speak up for her. This is what she wants to do, then this is what she wants to do. Now she has to live with the consequences of maybe never finding a husband, maybe finding nobody likes her. I mean, that's really what it comes down to, because I don't even know if I would want to associate with somebody that does that just knowingly. I mean, there's people on the low that's doing it probably, but like, knowingly, like, come on now, like, I just don't want to. I wouldn't want to associate myself with that personally, but I just think that this is insane, and it just kind of goes to show you, like, and it's really crazy, and it's sick to say that I think the most crazy part about this was the fact that she was so hyped for it. I think the scene in the bedroom was so nasty. I like not even throwing shit in the garbage, just condoms everywhere, and. I do feel definitely some type of way about the dudes. They're definitely sick, but they're not complaining and bitching about it and complaining online. They understand that they're degenerates, and they're not mad about it. So I can't be too mad about them for they understand what they did, and they're gonna keep that shit pushing. But and she's also keeping it pushing too. So I can't be mad at her either. Everybody's doing what they need to do the right way. I don't see why the whole argument happened on Twitter like how it happened. But she just, I think the thing is she does it for the love of the game. That's what somebody said earlier, and I think that kind of is what it is. She does it for the love of the game because she's easily making millions of dollars already. And at that point, how much money do you really need? I mean, before it's kind of just like calls it quits. It seems like she's just doing it because of the sheer love. I mean, which is kind of crazy to say, but you need to understand that, like, sometimes, you got to know when to get out the game. But I'm going to play that clip. That I think the perfect clip that goes with it is what they said on Paid in Full, man. I love the game. I love the hustle. That's what it really comes down to. Like, I love the game. Nigga, bitch, bro, I love the hustle. And that's what I think what it really comes down to for her. I mean, and it's just really sad. I feel sad for her, but like at the same time, I mean, I'm gonna wake up in the morning, I'm gonna forget about her because everybody's their own person. Like, I feel bad for the person booking that Airbnb next week. Oh man. Honestly, I just want to go, like, I got some questions for her. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, really, like, I mean, she's a decent, I mean, not indecent, she's a beautiful woman, man. I mean, she definitely could have found somebody. And it's like I said, too, like, my thing is, like, you don't have to go to the lengths of the 100 dudes. Like, that point right there in itself is, like, like, I hate how people on Twitter called her, called enablers and all these things. And, like, no, that's not the case because, like, she wants to do this. She's like, well, if nobody would have fucked her, then, I mean, this wouldn't have happened. That's what somebody's logic was. And I'm just looking at it like, nah, man, like, she's a beautiful woman, bro. People want her. Whether she was doing OnlyFans or not, people want her, period. Whether she was a regular girl, whore or not, she's beautiful. I just think it's kind of crazy. It's just like, she's already making so much money. The dude literally said in the video, can I say the number? She's like, nah, I would rather not. She said she made $14,000 just for that day. Yo, she's easily pulling in like $300K, $400K. Like, at that point, just invest. Like, you got that. Like, I always say when it blows my mind when people talk about how a certain amount of money is not a lot of money. Like, I love when, like, Twitter finger finance likes to get on, our finance Twitter, or finance fingers, I like to call it. Like, you get on the line and say, oh, he only made $2 million. Well, he can't live for the rest of his life. Are you guys dumb, bro? Like, bro, if somebody had $1 million or $500,000, that's life-changing money. Could you live like that for the rest of your life? Honestly, if you're smart, you could. You get taxed, and then you move somewhere else. You move to Asia, you move somewhere. Are you like, bro, there's so much ways to make your money last long if you have it. The problem is people don't have that startup money to make that amount of money. If you gave me $250K liquid right now, fuck that. If you gave me $100K liquid right now, I could turn that $100K to $1 million in 2 months. Easily. Easily. If you gave me $100K liquid right now, I would turn that easily. And I'm a big crypto guy, but I mean, there's other ways you could do it too. There's other ways, there's harder ways, but I'm a big crypto guy. So the 100, like right now, 100K you can literally make $1 million right now if you wanted to in crypto. But that's besides the point. There's so many ways you can make money right now, and she literally has $1 million. I would bank that she has $1 million right now. And the fact is, that's life-changing money. And if she puts that in any type of investment, any type of stock, any type of crypto, any type of housing, like, she can literally live and probably not work for the rest of her life. Yes, I'm saying that for the rest of her life because I'm not like these Twitter motherfuckers like, oh, you wouldn't be able to do this, not in this day and age. Bro, trust me. Motherfuckers living off of 20, 30K a year for the rest of their life. You can literally live off $1 million for the rest of your life, bro. Like, trust. All right, people are living off of 30K right now a year. All right, you could do it if somebody give you $1 million, and I'm not just saying that you can live it. So don't listen to what everybody on the internet saying about you. I hate when people talk like that, like, oh, we're gonna live the same lifestyle, bro. You just chill, you're good. That's it. Sounds like my ex. He lost 40K from crypto. He only lost if he sold. The fuck. Yeah, if you sell, then you lost. If you didn't sell, you didn't lose. But guess what? The people that don't sell are the people that have the luxury of being able to hold. Investing is a luxury. He didn't sell fast enough. Even if he didn't sell, I mean, but you shouldn't be selling anyway. It should be a long-term plan. You put that money in crypto, $1 million, and you let it sit, whether you catch this cycle or the next cycle, in 7 years, 8 years, she'll have triple her money, period. Easily. Trust me, I know. Walking experience. Anyway, that's how I feel about the man. Get in the comments below, man. Let me know what you think. Don't forget, follow me on social media when you're here. And until the next time, this is boy Dev. Yeah. That's how I feel about that. Crazy video, by the way.